Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Carol and the name of my channel is My Blessed Nest. Today I'm excited to bring you my very first collab, and the name of my collab is I Love Thrifting. So I've invited all YouTubers that would like to participate in this collab to join me, and I will have a playlist linked in my description box. So after you're done watching my video, be sure to go over and watch all the other videos. Now I gave creative license with this video, so each of the videos should be very different and cover different things. So to get started, I'm going to tell you about when I started thrifting. I don't really know exactly how old I was when I first started thrifting. I just always remember it being a part of my life. I had an aunt, her name was Aunt Bev. When I was a little girl, she took me thrifting with her to garage sales mostly. We also went to flea markets, and I just remember loving to go with her, and it was so exciting. We never knew what we were going to find. She kind of taught me how to thrift, how to look for things, find the valuable things, how to get a good deal, how to bargain for a good deal. Now that my aunts passed away, I still continue to thrift. You might wonder who I thrift with now. Well, a lot of times my husband will offer to take me thrifting, and we'll just take off on a road trip. We'll find somewhere to thrift, and then we always get a good meal. So that's why he likes to go along, and we just make a day of it. I've also met a friend that's actually a subscriber to my channel, and we have met up together, her husband and her, and my husband and myself, and the four of us have spent 3 times going all day long. We meet for breakfast, or we meet up early, and then we thrift. Sometimes we catch lunch, sometimes we thrift right through lunch, and then at the end of the day we catch a nice dinner. And it's just been so much fun to have somebody to thrift with that enjoys the same type of things that I do. And the other cool thing is, even when we aren't thrifting together, then we text each other what we've found, and we're comparing things back and forth, and it's just so much fun. So I appreciate you, Melody. Next, I'm going to tell you why I like to thrift. There's a lot of reasons that I could give you, but I narrowed it down to my top few. I love to thrift for the thrill of the hunt. I never know what I'm going to find. I know this may sound funny, but maybe some of you are like this too. I usually can't sleep the night before I know I'm going to be thrifting. I get really excited and wonder what I'm going to find. I love to thrift because I find unique items that I'm not going to find in the store, vintage items or older items. And then a lot of times they're a lot better made than the stuff that we buy today, and they last and last. Of course, I love to save money, so I can find something that maybe I can flip, and I'll show you a couple of items that I've actually done that to. This little cart and this mirror over my mantle are 2 of my favorite flips. And overall, it's just a really fun hobby that I get a lot of enjoyment out of, and I get a lot of nice things out of. Next, I'm going to talk about what I like to thrift. It seems like mostly I love to find home decor. I like to change up my decor often, and I don't like to get stuck in a rut. I'm not the type of person who buys something, decorates their house, and it's a done deal. I'm constantly moving things around from different areas for a fresh look, and I love to decorate for the seasons. So some of the things I like to look for are mirrors, old clocks, thermoses, the old ones, old radios. I don't care if they work or not. I just love the look of them. And recently I've been drawn to figurines. I love looking for seasonal decor, and a lot of times that includes figurines that I find that I can decorate with, and I love vintage Christmas. Another thing that I love to find is things for my kitchen, especially vintage Pyrex. I love that. I love to find dishes, different things that you can use in the kitchen, like utensils. And again, they seem to last longer when you find something old than the new stuff. The new stuff a lot of times will break right away. The next thing I want to talk about is where I like to thrift. I would say that my most favorite is Rummage Sales, and I'll tell you why. They have the cheapest prices, and usually they have a lot of vintage stuff. Maybe people are cleaning out their basements, stuff they've had for years in storage and it hasn't even seen the light of day, and then it'll pop up in this rummage sale. So I do love to shop Rummage Sales. They're not as easy to find as some other places I like to thrift, but I've been actively searching for them. Not right now, but as soon as we're allowed to shop again. Another favorite is garage sales. They usually have really good prices. You do sometimes find garage sales that are priced way out of reach. And then I just usually take a quick look around, see if there's anything that I'm even interested in making an offer on, and just move on and find a cheaper place. I love to go to flea markets, and those are great because you can spend hours and there's a lot to look at, a lot of different price points and very unique items. And probably the place that I actually thrift the most is at the thrift stores, because they're open all the time, rain or shine. You don't have to know certain hours and hit it like a garage sale or a flea market. And you kind of get to know which ones are going to have the best bargains. So thrift stores are probably the place that I shop the most. And lastly, I just want to put this little idea out there. I do get a lot of vintage items from my parents. My dad has recently been cleaning out his basement, and he kind of knows exactly what I'm looking for. Sometimes he offers me things, and I really have found some unique items. So don't overlook if you have parents that are still living, grandparents, or older friends that maybe would be happy to get rid of some of their vintage stuff, and they're so excited when you love things that they've cherished for years. This was so much fun. I hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks for joining me today, and if you're a YouTuber that made a video for my collab, I appreciate it more than I can say. Thank you so much. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'll link it below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.